Ghost Hunter Street static like it's Duolingo for the dead. Why never an animal ghost? I want to hear from Bessie the dairy cow.
I've got some mini cheddars in my bag.
Spirits are obviously very concerned about their cholesterol levels. Sorry I shouted. I know, I'm sorry. I'm okay. But yeah, the one thing that could help you fight the plague, nah. Closed. Gone. Good luck. Fuck you, Paranormal Nightmare and the most fucking honest men on YouTube. And I'm just like, whoa. Is that the guy that told you the Pope isn't real? Bro sounds like he needs a psychologist. For a paranormal investigation, they're not doing much investigating. No, it can't. It's a DR60. It can't even pick the fucking living up. Whoever knows me too well and I'm scared. Go surreal. Believe everything you see. If you're gonna ask a question, at least remember it, my guy. I love how you've watched about 2 seconds of the video since I joined the stream. Hello. Akari, you immediately ran away. Come here. Yes, come here. You haven't been live, Princess, for 2 months. Hi. You say hello to the people. You little menace in my videos. Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. But yes, hello. I have had 2 months off, and apparently I'm nervous to do this now. And thank you. Yes, the music is awesome. I don't know where it came from, but it just got... Where are you? Are you leaving? Are you not leaving? What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I left my makeup on there, which I haven't done, but I left that on there. It's in your way. Yeah, somebody posted it in my Discord at some point, and I was just like, sure, why not? It's cool. So if you are on YouTube, thank you for adding to my watch time. And if you are on Twitch, you get to push all the fun buttons. So I don't mind where you guys hang out, but if you are on Twitch, and if you could spare me a web browser. Yes, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of sounds going off because I changed everything. And we have new emotes and other things. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't know why I'm scrolling up in this chat when I should be scrolling up in the other chat, but we're not gonna question it. You guys are excited. So yes, as I was saying, watching on YouTube helps with the watch time. Watching on Twitch, you get to push all the fun buttons. So it's entirely up to you guys where you watch, but all I do ask is if you are watching on Twitch and you can spare me the web browser.
All right, Carter, you got 2587.
Not for long. I make bad financial decisions.
You're not being followed. How are you being followed? You're not moving.
I hope you like the sounds. I do believe in aliens. I think it's very naive to think that there's nothing else out there. I also believe in the paranormal. I don't believe in the fake YouTube shit, but I do believe there is something to the paranormal. It doesn't matter, we're here for you. Oh, yes, I know. Bit of music would be cool though. I need to figure, that's still one thing I haven't figured out because I have ads on like everything. So I would need to figure that out while we're just chatting in the beginning because I don't have it on the rest. 3 years of paranormal investigations and I've found no evidence myself. That's fair. But have you found evidence of aliens? That's the question. Did you see the Obama said recently in an interview, yes, aliens exist, and then there was no follow-up questions. Like, we know, we have more questions. Yes, I did see that. He was like, yeah, aliens exist, but they're not in Area 51. Conversation over. Okay. Cool. Rendlesham Forest UFO incident 1980 reported by the military and made a video about it. I will have to check that out. I will be honest, space is not really my thing, so I haven't like looked into aliens or anything as much, but I do find it interesting. Interview was just like, wow, anyway. No, my entire time, I'm not talking about it because it all completely derailed the stream, but my entire timeline has been Epstein related. Thank you for the bits. It's bearing, okay. It's cheering bits? I think it is. Wait, have we got a hype train? Good a Ouija board at the UFO crash site. Okay, level 2, I've only ever had a level 1 hype train before. That's so cool, thank you guys. Thank you. This is burning my hand. I like to hold my mug, but it's too hot. I don't know what Umbra is. Well, they were both in the bedroom when I was... I'm thrilled with the level 2 hype train. I've never had a level 2 hype train before. If you hear coughing, Fredo's still dying in the background. He's still got a cold, and he has a cat as well. It's level 3, yay! Thank you, first time. We made it. First time with a level 3 hype train. But yes, I have new redeems, I have new commands, I have given everything pretty little pictures, we have new emotes, we have all new sounds. Rainbow, you redeemed your emotional support ghost. Winifred was a cowboy. Their advice to you is, if you had to Google whether it's edible, it isn't. Make sure you return them to Trevor when you leave. Gotta go, it's nice chatting. Well, thank you for dropping in while you could. I appreciate it. It's nice to get some YouTube attention. If you're Googling whether it's edible, it's probably not. It's not edible. So maybe you shouldn't do that. Wait, I've just realized Trevor is not on my screen right now. I put Trevor on this screen. Addie, welcome in. Don't eat forbidden snacks. Yes, very much so. Don't eat the forbidden snacks. Hi, the Ghost Squad. Welcome in. If you want to push fun buttons, we have fun buttons on Twitch. If you would like to keep watching on YouTube, that would be amazing as well. The choice is entirely up to you. We are just chatting, we are just getting into things, and Akari has made her way back over to us. I still don't know where Umbra is. So we have Stream Cat. Yes, Akari. Oh, the fluffy tail. Is that the unhappy flicks? I think that's the unhappy flicks. Would you like to go? Why don't you go? Why don't you be shoulder cat? She's happy up there. I put earrings in for like the first time in maybe a year, maybe longer. And I am regretting it. But it is making me leave my eczema alone. So I don't know whether it's worth it or not. She is so silly. Silly girl. Well, she scratched. Luckily she didn't. She's got quite blunt claws. So she didn't like actually hurt me, but she was trying to get up on top of this cabinet. I could have just gone that way, it would have been easier. This cabinet, because when we're cooking, she likes to sit up there and judge us and observe and make sure that, you know, what we're doing. And she tried to jump out of my arms as I was lifting her up, and she like scratched all the way across my hand. And then I nearly dropped her because I was like, are you jumping? Are you not jumping? What's happening? But she was fine, and I'm fine. Hype chest? Where's this? Share. We got a papa. Some of you have camcorders. Hype chests are on the way, apparently. But yes, thank you for all the bits and all the subs and all the gift subs, and I'm very out of practice and overwhelmed right now. Should we move over to the wheels? Because I've been talking absolute bullshit for about 15 minutes. Hydrate to water. Hydrate to water down the BS. That is true, I could. Why I'm feeling straws just lately, but my inner 5-year-old is just like, oh my god, straws. So that's what we're doing. And I completely forgot that I have a raid screen. So I could have been showing you this like the whole time. But this is a bit about my vibe, a bit about what I do. Gaming streams are on my other YouTube channel, not on this one, but everything is streamed through Twitch, through this Twitch account. And then I will like update these pictures as and when, depending on what we're doing. That was just what I could think of at the time. We need this screen. Oh, it signed me out of everything, didn't it? It's going to be signed out of the wheels as well. Yeah, okay, one sec. My computer crashed last night and I've been logged out of absolutely everything. What do you mean? Oh, no, I don't want to mitigate. I want my wheels. I may have lost the wheels. Oh, no, I've got them. It's fine. They were in the cloud. So, for those of you who are new, for those of you that don't know, we will spin this wheel. If we covered it recently, which we probably haven't because I've had 2 months off, we will respin it. If I'm really, really not in the mood for something and I know it's just going to be crap, I will respin it. We vibe, we sass, we call out shit, I don't know. We vibe. So I'm going to shuffle this a bunch and then we will spin. Oh, God. Last time we did half, we got a new emote. Do we want to do half again? Do we want to respin it? Ben! I can't think of a Ben name right now. That I haven't... Fredo says respin. Did he? Oh yeah, he did. No. I didn't shuffle it. Oh well. Haunted Finders. Wait, Ben's Redeem didn't work. Oh. Wait, no, it should be. Oh no, I know what it's doing. No, it's my bad. It's my bad. I knew there was something else I had to do.
Fun fact, fun fact.
There we go. Don't make me summon Pork Chop. You have not streamed with Pork Chop since the first time. So maybe we should summon Pork Chop. Yes, eat Pork Chop! I'm going to have to come up with some fun facts now. Ben, we always learn something. We demand more Pork Chop. Pork Chop is an adorable little tag.
Queen is never late. Everyone else is simply early.
Exactly. So are we cool with Haunted Finders? They were the guys doing the spirit box in the church, if you remember that. Remember those words I told you about the other day? Yep, yeah, I do. Okay, cool. We would do Haunted Finders. Let's see what they have been up to. We love how much you know how much you love spirit box. Yeah. Yay. Okay, we DR60. I think that's a DR60. I talked to a ghost at an 800-year-old church. So this is the one we watched last time. Do any of these jump out to anybody? I can pick. I am perfectly fine picking. Oh yeah, this guy who clearly wants to recreate his youth messing around in the woods and churchyards. Ooh, Haunted Plague Village. So it's 28 minutes long. We'll short it about 8 to 10 minutes. We head to probably said that wrong. The haunted village where countless locals have witnessed scary paranormal activity. YouTube is telling you to clean your bathroom, apparently. It is. Oh, yeah, AI summaries now. Haunted Finders explore a plague village investigating a churchyard as well. Using EVP sessions. I have a praise command. Use it, Fredo. This will be fun and ridiculous.
Way to go, superstar. I knew you could do it.
Yeah.
Way to go, superstar. I knew you could do it.
Double praise, it's fine. This will be fun and ridiculous at the same time. Yes, it will. Using EVP sessions and a spirit box, they attempt communication with potential spirits. Despite equipment malfunction, they encounter intriguing phenomena within the village's dark history. Yes, head pats. Do I have a bat praise? Like, emote? I don't remember what emotes I have. Where are my emotes? Here. I do. Praise. But yes, we have all new emotes. Move. Move! Well, not... Ah! Such a dick. Not all new, because obviously we kept Lizzie, but all the bat ones are new. Okay, so the... Oh, it doesn't have the highlighting thing. Okay, comments. Have we got any timestamps? My ×5 great-grandfather is buried in that graveyard. Edward Barton died 1780. I like how people will just share these random facts about themselves in YouTube comments. I know, it's like, why? Apparently they had a break as well. Need an offering, Kev, get the Skittles out. Fredo is just floating around in the background like he's haunting the stream, but with plates. He is haunting the stream. See, Fredo's not actually real, he's a ghost that lives in my house. It's 10-minute mark. Somebody bothered to timestamp. 17:44, 14. Okay, I don't really think there's much of note down here. Why are you playing with fire? I don't trust you with that. Fredo's scaring me. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared.
Dave, I'm being followed. How are you being followed? You're not moving.
I love that that's what you followed on. Come on, Kari, Gados. What? Oh. You want to go up? Oh, she's moving so fast. Stop scaring her. Oh, you poor baby.
Jump up.
I think she wants to go up. Yeah. Kari, I am trying. She's up there. And that's where she likes to sit and judge everybody. Now I'm going to have to try and get my webcam back. Yeah, you can show her when you're up there. When she's up there. She can reach.
Could you imagine if I was up there?
If you could get up there, I'd be impressed.
Oh, I can get up. It's effort, but I can get up there.
Okay, anyway, watch the video. Brenda, get off the cupboard.
But pork chops up there.
But pork chops up there.
But this I need to get.
Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video. It's been a while. Last investigation we were on was East Stoke Church.
How's the volume? He seems quiet for me, but I don't know whether that's just a me problem or whether that's a stream problem.
Around Christmas. We've tried to get out so many times this month, and every single investigation we've had to call off because of the weather. It's absolutely freezing tonight, but luckily it's not raining. I think there's been about 5 or 6 times we've had filming planned and church bells.
Weather, yeah, weather. We have Bumble. Who said you could leave? I mean, you can leave. You have free will. You know? Okay, I'm being a hypocrite right now because I just said that you could leave, and now I'm like, no, stay. But yeah, just say hi to the peoples. They can't see you. Just say hi to the people. You're a good girl. Yeah. Okay. Now you can leave. Okay. Anyway, watch the video.
We've had a filming planned, and then we've had to cancel it because it's been torrential downpours, storms. Just.
I'm convinced that you only have one cat that can detach its shadow, and then Shadow walks around independently. Yes, definitely.
It's just been driving us insane this month, so sorry for the delay in the videos, but we've managed to get out before the end of the month. We have come to Eam, which is also known as the Plague Village. Now, this whole village was actually quarantined during the bubonic plague, wasn't it?
That's right.
They shut the whole village down. No one was allowed out, no one was allowed in. I believe, didn't the plague get brought here on a piece of like clothing or
That's right, yeah.
or something like that, wasn't it?
A coat, I think.
Yes, the famous plague coat. Not the Mormons. They're in my YouTube ads now. They're not at my door. They're in my YouTube ads. I thought his hat said KFC for a second. Then I think it says, oh, it's like Haunted Finders something. Whatever. It's much easier to ignore them at the door. They're like, this girl doesn't leave the house. So send them online instead. I'd rather the ghosts than the Mormons. I would rather the ghosts than the Mormons as well. I was saying something. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, I've never heard of this village in my life. But that's how you quarantine properly. Nobody in, nobody out. Just stay. Stay. Not what we did in 2020.
And then it got spread around the village. Loads of people started passing away. There's quite a lot of people that died in the village from the plague, and a lot of them are buried here in the church graveyard where we are now.
I don't have a problem with Christianity as itself. I do have a problem with how organised religion is practiced, but I don't have a problem with like the faiths themselves, if that makes sense.
The plague almost wiped out the entire village.
If Jesus was around today, he'd be appalled at the faith in his name. He would, and that is really a shame, to be honest.
So it's a very eerie place to walk around. It's quite well known for the plague, and they've got the plague cottages here, which are on the main strip where we've parked. But there's been a lot of paranormal things happening and going off here in the graveyard. We have been here, I believe, how long ago was it? About 5 or 6 years?
Yes.
It's got to be.
It must be.
Yeah, it's got to be now.
Yeah.
So the last time we were here, we did investigate part of this graveyard, and we did get quite a lot of strange stuff. I think we actually saw someone as well. So we have come back. It's a very big graveyard. I will show you in a minute. Hopefully we will get something tonight because, as I said, it's extremely eerie here. So
It's a graveyard. It will be. I wanted a little bit of the history of the place, but he's quite slow in his delivery and actually getting to the point. I mean, like, same. But at least I edit that out in my mainstream videos. So I am just going to skip ahead. Eerie in the dark in a graveyard, you don't say? I know, right?
In that direction. But a lot of people experience things here, hearing voices and stuff. Right, I'm going to run.
First time here, met you through G Lovely or Shelley, I think. I think it was Shelley. In my community at least. Hi, welcome in. This is blah, blah, blah. I need to slow down. My brain fires before my mouth and then I get like all tongue-tied. Not Spirit Talker, oh lord. Yeah. These are my paranormal streams. I do paranormal streams on Sundays and then I do sort of like variety games on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I have all sorts of fun buttons that you can press. I have commands that you can do. My commands are also down in my panels.
Spirit Talker app. If you want to check this app out, guys, there's links down below. It's on iOS and Android. Go and download it and do some investigating with it yourself, see what you get. I'm going to run this. I'm going to put it in my pocket whilst I do an EVP session and we'll just see if anything relevant comes through. Is there anybody here that would like to come and talk to us?
Just appreciate for a second that it's just 3 dudes standing in a graveyard in the dark. So they've got the backpacks on, they've got the EMF devices. Thought that dude was going to say, yeah, me.
I'm Tom.
I'm David.
And I'm Kev.
And I'm Para.
I mean, you know harm. Okay.
I nearly said my real name then. But yes, since we're introducing ourselves.
I know you suffered. I'm just here to get your story.
Speeches. Please do so.
We watch over this place.
Huh?
We watch over this place.
That's good, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it? I appreciate the fact that they're not dancing around the graves and having that young YouTuber energy and disrespecting the resting souls there. Yes, same. But can we find the middle ground between just like it being paced slow as fuck and 30-year-old men running around like 13-year-old boys? I feel like there's a middle ground in there somewhere. Yeah, they could spice it up for the entertainment value. Yeah, it's very... I am considering putting it on like 1.5 just to pick up the pace for the live stream.
We're friends and we're not here to cause any problems for anybody.
Did you live here in the village?
If they died in 18 whatever and they're buried there, I would say it's a very safe bet that they lived in the village, because realistically people weren't being transported and buried elsewhere, especially if there was a plague. Now, bro, are you coming down? Do you want me to get you down? Is that why you're shouting? But Curry, you're gonna... I'm short. Back up, because I can't reach you like that. Nah, they travelled by plane across the pond to be buried with their families. We're friends. The ghost girl, I know we ain't. I don't know you, we ain't friends. Exactly. What are you doing? You wanted to get down? You're being an indecisive little madam, is what you're doing. That's it. Be stream cat.
Did you live in...
Does this feel as awkward for you guys as this feels for me? We're all just standing in a field like, well... Huh. I'm actually gonna speed it up. It's so slow. I don't normally, but I feel like it needs the help. We have been abandoned. Yep. She's a daddy's girl and she has gone to be with daddy.
in any of the cottages over the road?
to tell us your name, so we know who we're talking to.
I've got another device here that can pick up.
Maybe that's a bit. Can we do 2-5? Is that better? Trevor is the best ghost. This is the little ghosty on screen is Trevor. He's the best boy. He's amazing. I feel like he needs to float more. He doesn't move very much. I think he needs more of a sway. One day I want the spirit box to say I was a paranormal researcher wandering around a graveyard when they ask how they died. Oh, please. That's too specific though.
Your voice.
I need an offering.
I need an offering.
You need an offering. What sort of offering do you
What
want?
would you like? Would you like money? Food?
Mini
That's what
cheddars.
they used to ask for, isn't it?
Offerings, yeah. They used to leave offerings in the well,
Would you like
and then people used to leave them food and stuff.
Salmon.
No, I don't think they'll want that offering.
It's a side quest. We are side questing because I just thought of something and I want to know. So Purple was a debunker for a hot minute. No, I didn't put that. And then he quit and started doing travel channels, but he's been re-uploading all of his old stuff and I don't know if his investigation is on here. Nope. No, it's not. Oh, I don't think it was his. I think it was the Ouija brothers, which I always spell wrong. I haven't watched these guys in forever. I don't think it's still going to have my, yes, it's this one. Is it on the timestamp that I want? I think it is. I think it's on the timestamp that I want. Yeah, money would be really useful for spirits. They ain't talking about food, they want a human offering. Sacrifice a grey-haired one immediately.
Would you like to be my friend? I've got some mini cheddars in my bag. You can have one. Not too many though, they're quite high in cholesterol. Maybe a banana?
You alright?
The fuck was that? Was that you?
Oh, did you just hear a noise?
Fuck, was that you?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was just small.
Don't do that, I'm playing with a light out nerves, take the light away.
Sorry.
That was his first paranormal he's a debunker. It was his first paranormal investigation. He was absolutely bricking it. That's my favourite. I love Purple. He's great. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Don't want to be your friend, so I doubt a ghost would. Yes. Spirits are obviously very concerned about their cholesterol levels. So concerned. So concerned. I would take a mini cheddar from Purple.
Who is it talking to us?
I worked here.
I worked here. At the church?
So they immediately jumped to like priest, minister, whatever, and I went gravedigger. My initial thought was gravedigger. No, the McDonald's down the street. I want to download that app and just leave it on while sitting in Metro Detroit and be like, what ghosties are here? I just want to like just put it on, not say a word. Just put it on and just like chill while playing a game or something and just see what crap it comes out with completely unprompted.
Could have been.
Was you grave digger? Grave digger.
Yeah, it could have been a grave digger, could have been a church grounds person, could have been
I was stationed here.
stationed here. Try and give us your name, please. That would be great.
Can you whisper something to us?
Okay, Spirit Talker is a £5. You can't see that, it will not focus. But Spirit Talker is £5. I'm not getting it today, but I could get it. What about Ghost Tube? I can't get Ghost Tube. Necrometer is the other one. Necrometer. Necrometer is £8. So £12 altogether. It's not terrible. I don't think I just want to throw my money away though, so like, I don't know, maybe.
Christy.
Christy.
I'll give 5 subs for you to download those and just leave them on. Necrometer sounds like a device for measuring the levels of death. It does, to be fair, it does. But there's always so much reverb on them. Well, not this one. Not Spirit Talker's like an AI voice. But Necrometer has so much reverb on it. It's ridiculous. You can talk to the Beyond for £8. It's that easy, y'all. Exactly. So easy. So affordable. Just download the app. In like 2020, 2021, before I started looking into all this properly and I was like, yes, the paranormal is real, exactly how Hollywood portrays it, I downloaded one of the free versions of one of those kind of apps and I was trying to talk to my nan. And I just ended up freaking, it sounded so creepy, it sounded like Necrometer. And I freaked myself the hell out that I turned it off and installed it and was like convinced I was going to get attacked by a demon for like a good 24 hours. Nothing happened. I'm still here. Everything was fine. But yeah, they're fear bait. That's all they are.
Hello, Christy.
You should bury here.
I don't know, go check every single gravestone for a Christy, or a Christina, or a Christine. Put some effort in. So far, all you've done is stand next to a wall holding a box. I appreciate the art of critical thinking. While I am still open to the idea of something more being between heaven and earth, I am no longer that gullible, thankfully. Yeah, same. I think there is something paranormal going on. I think there are things that happen that science cannot explain. Science, to a degree, confirms this, but the stereotypical Hollywood ghost is not supported by the laws of the universe, and everything in our universe has to follow the laws of the universe, so there is the possibility of something more. Yeah, and I like to play with that possibility and like thought experiments and think about things, and I came up with a scale thing recently because I was like, whenever I'm trying to explain these videos like to the average outside person, because people will just say, like, you know, my friends will shout me out on their streams or anything and they'll just say I do paranormal debunking, which is fine because that is like what I do, but to me it just sort of sounds so drab. I don't know, like, oh, I'm just sucking the fun out of things, no one's allowed to believe. You know, I'm a hardcore disbeliever who just wants to ruin everybody's fun or whatever. And that's not what I'm going for. And then, like, when you try to explain it further, I worry that it comes across as we're just, like, all sitting here being, like, high school mean girls, just, like, bullying people, which we're also not doing. No, you're looking further into it instead of just believing the mainstream. Exactly, yeah. But I came up with scale, which is separate show from substance. Is this performance or is it proof? Check the consequences, who benefits from it and who could be harmed from it. Assess the intent versus impact. Good motives don't erase the real outcomes. Look for logical alternatives like psychology, editing, the environment, etc. And then examine your own bias. Why does it feel convincing? Why is it not convincing? Like, do I have a predetermined belief that is like, nah, that I need to examine? It's perfectly okay to be a critical thinker and paranormal debunker, while also entertaining the idea that there might be something more. But you want hard proof and not just to believe everything at face value. Yeah, no source, trust me bro. I hate trust me bro reporting. Can my headphones stop? There we go. Sorry I shouted. I know, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm sorry I shouted. I know you don't like that. You didn't have to leave Daddy just because I shouted. Yeah. I hate trust me bro reporting. That's why, like, whenever I do research videos, I put all my links that I used in my description. And if it's too long for the description, you get a Google Doc of all my notes and everything, because I want to be as transparent as possible with how I got to the conclusions that I get to. But yeah, I also don't want this to become, like, I don't know. I guess I worry that one day we're sort of going to accidentally devolve into something I don't like, and I don't want that. I don't think it would happen and that I would let myself get to that point, but I can be quite easily influenced and also blind to things sometimes. So I put scale together for myself as much as anybody else, because I'm also starting to get an uptick in, I wouldn't say it's as far as hate comments yet, but it's like the super fans of the channels I cover starting to stick their oars in, which is fine, and it's engagement, so the algorithm loves it. But it also gives me a defense against those people. Even if they don't watch it, I have that to fall back on of like, we run everything through scale. Ow! The chew toy! Why are you so feisty with me at the moment? Just bit my hand. I'm all alone in this house, I swear, and yet we can't verify that as the audience. Even if they did a tour of the whole house to prove it, somebody could easily have snuck around them while moving around. Yeah, and I actually did a video of that because there was like an influx of real estate channels, of all things, doing like behind the scenes of how they, you know, set dress houses. And like, there's two of them. You either see none of them. So you have the camera person and then like showing the house on the video, and then they have like a behind the scenes camera, and the other person just like running underneath them, like skirting round chairs, hiding behind doors, hiding behind curtains so then they can get out. You just turned your PC off. No, Victor. But yeah, like, and how easy it was to exploit blind spots in cameras, which is why I ended up using a real estate behind the scenes video to prove how easy it is for paranormal, or people that fake paranormal content, how easy it is for them to do it. I did one, I edited so much just lately, I can't remember whether it was a live stream or whether, no, it couldn't have been a live stream. It was My Darkest Secret, which I think is coming out. Is it out? Yes, it's already out. She was like, oh, I'm home alone. But then you see somebody walking down the stairs with their phone screen reflecting off the camera. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you were home alone. Not like I can see the other person that you're claiming as a ghost. But yeah, sure. Once you get a heyday, you know you've made it. Exactly. Hey, Badger Priest, welcome in. I don't do debunking just because I can't handle the toxicity from the hardcore paranormal believers or hardcore debunkers. There is no middle ground between the two, apparently. I feel like a millennial ghost obsessed with their phone. Oh, obviously, when I think of that, I feel like the debunking community specifically has got a lot better. It's a lot more nuanced now. I love when they say the ghost is like the 1700s and it's wearing a hoodie. Well, you got to change your wardrobe occasionally. You know, you can't stay in full, was the 1700s Victorian? I can't remember. But like full Victorian get up all the time. But yeah, I do feel like the debunking community itself has got a lot more nuanced. There's a lot of acceptance between like non-believing debunking and, or, you know, non-believers who want to believe, non-believers who will never believe, and then you've got the believers who are like, I don't know, maybe, which is really, really nice to be part of. But then you get the fuck you, Paranormal Nightmare and the most fucking honest men on YouTube, and I'm just like, whoa, okay, good for you if you think that, but you know, there's several videos that are not the case. The hardcore paranormal fans have the problem with the Wheel of Misfortune videos the most because I don't do any research in them. It's just like blind reacting, and they don't like that. It's like, you're just sitting there taking the piss. You haven't done any research into them. And then I'm like, if you took the 2 seconds it would take to go onto my actual channel, you would see that I have in fact covered this channel probably several times with actual evidence. But that doesn't fit your narrative, so you're not going to acknowledge that. I did have a petty moment just recently, and someone was blowing up my comments, ignoring everything I was saying that didn't fit her narrative, and only commenting, hey Pigletish, welcome in. But yeah, only commenting on the things that would further her case. And yeah, it was a thing that happened, and I made a video on it because I'm petty as fuck. Is that the guy that told you the Pope isn't real? No, that was a Facebook guy. I have upset Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube in like the space of a week. But I do also post screenshots of some of the funny comments in my Discord. So like, if that's ever a reason to join a Discord, that was terribly phrased. I am incredibly out of practice at this. I feel like through editing my videos or my live streams, I was getting into the swing of it, and now I've had 2 months off and I'm just like, how do I video again? Now there's a conspiracy theory I can get behind. Yeah, apparently there was no hierarchy within the church, and both the Pope and I am fake news. And then he blocked me. So I don't know what he had going on. I had another one on Facebook. It's always the fucking wackos on Facebook, I swear. But he was single, shocker. But there was this guy, looked middle-aged, might have been a bit older. And I was talking about how people aren't binary. They are like, people are grey, they can have conflicting ideals, conflicting morals, and, you know, cognitive dissonance stuff we all sort of know, even if we don't know the terminology for it. Nothing is, you know, like, I'm trying to retire like the black and white thinking term, which is why I use the binary term now. We are all non-binary. That's basically what he thought I was saying. It was just like, oh, as soon as I hear the word binary, I know where this is going. And I was like, where's it going, my guy? And he was going off about like trans people. And I was like, I'm not even talking about gender. Woke hive mind and Facebook wacko, the two genders. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, I'm not even talking about gender. And then I asked him if he was stupid. And does this person not believe the Pope exists? One of my Facebook commenters believed that the Pope doesn't exist, and also I don't exist, and then he blocked me. But this is a different dude. Bro's brain is so broke that he had non-binary and went into a fit of rage. Exactly, yeah, basically, yeah, that's what happened. What did he actually say? Because he said a little bit, but then Facebook didn't give me the notification, so by the time I saw that he'd replied, I was kind of over it and his bullshit that I just deleted it all and blocked him, because I'm not putting up with the bigotry in my space. I hear the word binary and I know exactly where it's going. Beliefs and morals. So I said, I'm not talking about gender. Binary is a scale. Computers talk in binary language, ones and zeros. Are you really that bigoted and stupid? And then he was like, mental illness for sure. And then he went on and he was like, I'm not non-binary, I'm a washing machine. Washing machine lives matter. Loving the venom behind stupid there. Well, I don't have the patience for bigotry, to be honest. But yeah, he was going on about I don't think I have a picture of the rest. Oh no, I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm not as dumb as yourself. Morality is not fluid. Ideals you're trying in your own way to say. Do as thy wilt shall be the whole of the law. Whatever that means. I was like, cool. I'll let my very qualified psychologist and several philosophers know, just because Martin on the internet is a bigot, they're all completely wrong. And then he was like, oh, you have a psychologist. Like, yeah, mental illness, told you. And then like went on about how the second I threw insults, I had no argument, and that's why I threw insults. And I was like, no, I threw insults because you're a bigot. Fuck off. Yeah, binary literally means double one thing or the other. Ew, he sounds truly gross. Worst Shakespeare quote ever. Told you like it's news to you. Congratulations on your pal proximity though. My guy, that's why I have a psychologist. Wouldn't that be a therapist for mental health? Yeah, a psychologist is a... Well, I'm confused. Like, I have a psychologist because of guys like that, but absolute shocker that that dude is single. You know, he's probably waiting for his housewife that works full time, provides for him and herself, looks after all the house, will have his children, you know. Bro sounds like he needs a psychologist. Bro wants a bang mummy. Oh, God. There's the Parasass TM. Yes. Sass. But yeah, I have started to just mirror the energy I get in comments. So like, if you're nice to me, cool, I'll be nice to you. We vibe. If you're gonna come in and attack me, I'm gonna match your energy. So you insert yourself into my space, that's on you. Like, I'm not gonna be like an outright dick about anything, but don't be a dick.
Christy, are you alone, or is there anybody? Any
I
spirit?
remember my funeral.
I remember
do?
my funeral.
Wow.
I am convinced this app knows where people are. I'm convinced it's leeching off of location. For a paranormal investigation, they're not doing much investigating. I know, they're just standing next to a wall in a graveyard, just sort of like... Like, I've had to speed it up because it was just that drab. They don't know what they're doing when they've awakened the Parasass. I've also done a thing where if somebody's community comes at me, I will just cover the channel again. Like, our Paranormal Nightmare fans are having a go at me again. Cool, we're doing another Paranormal Nightmare video. I always love the idea that people would fight to communicate with the living and then say things like, I remember my funeral. Yeah, out of all the important shit you could actually say, that's what you come out with. Just baffles me. Ah, Purple Rain. You redeemed your emotional support stream ghost. You got Clara. Clara was a 1940s swing dancer. Their advice to you is the edge is closer than you think. Make sure you return them to Trevor when you leave. Like, okay, Chrissy, nice flex. I thought ghosts would say something more important or interesting. Not that. Exactly. Pigletish, thank you for redeeming your emotional support stream ghost. Walter was a 1980s arcade champion. Ooh. Their advice to you is YOLO. Oh. Make sure you return them to Trevor. A lot of these teams couldn't even communicate with the living. Oh my god, that's iconic. If I was a ghost who could communicate with the living, I'd say weird cryptic stuff that sent people on fake quests for treasure. I love that. Also, bet. Dawn, thank you for redeeming your emotional support stream ghost. You got Thomas, who is also a 1980s arcade champion. Maybe they're friends. Their advice to you is the edge is closer than you think. Okay, I need more ideas. I have 50 in each, but if we're gonna get repeats like this, I need more ideas. Jehovah's Witness, thank you for redeeming your emotional support stream ghost. You got Alice. Alice was a boomer. Her advice to you is if you can't swim, it's best to stay out of the ocean. Make sure to return them to Trevor when you leave. I remember my funeral. I said that just so you know I'm definitely a ghost. Just in case there was any confusion. Half of my stream got banana bread today, so sometimes that's just how it be. That's fair, we did all get banana bread today. But yeah, there is also a custom tombstone. Write my epitaph. I don't actually know how to say that word. But if you would like one. Like, oops, looks like you've ended up in the forever box. Thanks for your business. Now rest in peace. Your tombstone reads, here lies the paradox, ran out of coffee. Jehovah's Thickness got lost to procrastination. Why does that fit you? Thorn got the pond was deeper than they thought. Here lies Pigletish, fell asleep and forgot to wake up. Oh my god, accurate. Oh, a lack of coffee would definitely do me in. Purple Rain was ghosted, literally. Trevor knows me too well and I'm scared. Ghosts are real, believe everything you see. I mean, look at him. He's just a little guy. He's staring into your soul. I love that's his natural expression. It's just like... It's a bit creepy, but I love it. I'm 4'5", so the pond thing is hilarious. Oh my god, this keeps bouncing down. You've got your emotional support stream ghost. You've ended up... Okay, this chat needs to stop bouncing. Bernard was a 1950s greaser. Their advice to you is read the warning label. When I pass away, I'm going to lie face down so everyone can kiss my ass. I love that. Tombstone, even if friend-shaped, may not be friend. I think I've got that one. I think I've got friend-shaped. Don't tell me what to do, Bernard. Here lies Rainbow Cat Mum died testing their luck. Her brain was smothered by cats. Why is that accurate? And Ben also drowned in a pond. Tombstone, is there such a thing as too many cats? That is the question. I'm gonna write that one down. I need a sticky note. Yes, I do have a redeem as well if anybody would like to submit a thing. You can just shout them at me, that's absolutely fine, but there is a redeem as well if you would like to do it like more officially. I think they're the only random generated things that I've done, but I thought that they were really cute. You're being so grumpy today. You look like you're about to scratch my face off, I'm gonna be real. Oh, you eye twitched me. Oh, I'm in danger. Graham the Accountant, 1990s. The names and the jobs come up separately, but I can definitely do an accountant and I can add Graham if I don't already have him. Tombstone asked too many questions on a spirit box. Do you have John, son of John? I don't have John, son of John. I need John, son of John. Ben, you've got your emotional support stream ghost. Sarah was an Elizabethan bard. Their advice to you is if you hear hoofbeats, it's best to step out of the road. Solid advice. Okay. I feel like you know nothing, John, son of John. I don't know if I get the ratio of these videos right between like how much we sit here shit talking. It's like I want to edit this now and we're nearly 2 hours in and we've got like 9 minutes into this video and we skipped half of it. I love how you've watched about 2 seconds of the video since I joined the stream. Look, I have no defense. We love the shit talking. Okay, watch the video.
Was it held here? She could have been buried here then. If I do a recording on this, would you talk to us with your voice? This can pick you up once you
No, it can't. It's a DR60. It can't even pick the fucking living up.
hear the beep. Can you walk towards this and talk into it for us, please? Were you here during the plague?
It'd be funny if she just said no. But if we have 1800s ghosts, there's always one. There is always one. I don't have a fart command and I will never have a fart command. You can riot as much as you like. I feel like there should be 2 edits. One of the video and one of the stream nonsense. Okay, now done. Okay. You just had to give Brain her moment. This can pick you up like the ghost wasn't talking on the spirit box. I thought they were talking to the 1980s ghost. The plague was ages before that. That's what I thought, but then I'm not good with dates and history. They were on about the bubonic plague, which I also can't spell. Ah, spelt it right. Yeah, the Black Death was in the 1300s. 1346 to 1353. 1800s, England, plague. They had waves of cholera in 1831 and 1832. This was the Blue Plague. Through contaminated water, apparently. But nothing about 1870, because even that was before then. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It was the 1870s, not the 1980s. I may have said 1980s, I don't know. Yeah, it was Middle Ages. Middle Ages, you're thinking of disco. Funnily enough, the plague was partly the reason the stinking peasant trope became a thing. In the early Middle Ages, peasants bathed in communal bathhouses and were pretty clean. Okay, gotcha, don't drink the dirty water. And the Great Plague was 1665. Yeah, so even then, we're not in the right era. But when the plague arrived, they shut down the bathhouses, believing it to cause the spread of the plague. I didn't know that's why the bathhouses permanently shut. But yeah, the one thing that could help you fight the plague, nah. Closed. Gone. Good luck. But regardless of when these ghosts are from, either way they're trying to talk to somebody in the wrong era. Yes, they are. Damn, I bet those bathhouses saw some action if they were communal. But we're talking to a pre-electronics ghost, potentially. And they're here, talk into this magic device. Just trust me, it's fine. Why? Witchcraft. With all these cameras and these BP devices and and these things, like if they were from the 1800s or before, whenever, they're not going to have any concept, potentially. Why never an animal ghost? I want to hear from Bessie the dairy cow. Oh, I'd love to hear from Bessie the dairy cow. Should we add animal ghosts to emotional support stream ghosts? Are there any ghosts in? Yes, okay. I will add that to the list. They're gonna have to have normal names, but we can definitely add animal ghosts. You hear that wind? All this is going to pick up is the wind. And we skip to them listening back. I did this with the last Haunted Finders video we watched. I was just like, I'm bored, skip.
It's so nice to talk.
It's so nice to talk.
It's so nice to talk to you.
Thank you for talking to us.
Are we so for real right now? Guys, I can't. They didn't even try. They didn't even try with that one. Oh my god, it's the ghost howling, I'm convinced. The only thing these guys are gonna catch is hypothermia. Did they enhance that with a blender? I'm genuinely considering taking Haunted Finders off the fucking wheel. Because they're so bad. Like, it's not even funny bad. It's just, like, boring bad. Oh, I got this from the hype chain earlier. Oh my god, I love it! I bet they couldn't catch a cold, much less a ghost.
That's all right.
Someone's speaking, yeah. Hate this plague.
What happened?
Hate this plague. Yeah. Can you tell us how?
I'm starting to think these videos are just a cover for their illicit nighttime outdoor activities. So if people catch them sneaking around the woods sometimes, they can be like, look what ghost hunters see. We have a channel and everything. I mean, who knows? That dude needs some Botox ASAP. Those 4 headlines are deep. Well, that's what happens with age, Johnny. I love how they get sentences out of static. Oh my god, one of you guys called it something once. It was something to do with static and subtitles, and it was great, and I've completely forgotten what it was.
How you passed away on this device for me, please.
Definitely not just a bunch of dodgy gits wandering around at night. Whose age? I don't know her.
Explore.
Yeah, explore, move from this one specific spot in the graveyard. They've been standing here, who knows how long in real life, but for nearly 10 minutes they have not moved from this spot. Do they move from this spot at all? Oh, they do. They're by a tree over here. Not the ghost clocking them.
What?
Oh, great.
What did I ask again? Did you?
Oh my god. If you're gonna ask a question, at least remember it, my guy. That's your one job. Now, what did I ask again?
No, you died. I can't. And on the app it said explore. It wants us to walk around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Did you all experience the plague? Can you try and describe what it was like? There's a little like thingy path.
Do you actually do anything interesting in this video? More DR60? That's an actual spirit box? No would be the answer to that.
You go.
Place at the top.
Place at the top?
Yeah, I'm sure it's there.
It definitely sounded like it said the place at the top.
Yeah.
What the?
Hail.
What happened?
It's just killed my
Like-
torch.
Yeah.
No way.
Fully charged.
Yeah, it's fully charged. It's got like a 60-hour battery life on.
Ghost Hunter Street static like it's Duolingo for the dead. Oh no, his torch broke.
it. This is the torch I use all the time. Look,
Yeah, mine's the
I can't
same
even.
battery.
I can't,
What if it's the torch you use all the time? Maybe it's just... We do have a ghost. We finally have a ghost. You have ghost torch. You use it all the time. My dude, it's old. Exactly. It just broke at that particular point in time.
can't even show it.
I don't even know where.
Let me try and flip this light on here. Look. No way, that's dead. I had it on the lowest setting as well.
See if it comes on later.
How's that died?
Get a mentioning torch, didn't they?
It was fully charged.
Doesn't work, so I'm just gonna shake it. It might not even be the batteries, it might just be the circuits worn in it and it's just given up. The batteries could be fine because shaking it works. I give up with these people. I don't know, I had to speed it up as well. And I know we shit talked through a lot of it, but we're going back to the wheel, guys. Yeah, shaking it will help. Just like when the remote doesn't work, you bang it on a hard surface hoping it will work. That doesn't... I can't make that joke. Fuck it. That doesn't just work on remotes. Anyway.
Paranormal